So today we're going to talk about the 720 SPC software clamp system, all the questions you may have about it or you would like to know. Hopefully I can answer that. First of all, the system weighs 1.3 ounces and the stock system, the 23 and 24 KTM system weighs 1 pound. So between the two clamp systems there is only 3 ounces of a difference. We also have different kind of adapter kit depending on what kind of bike you have. This is for the 24 KTM 300XC. With this adapter, the clamp weighs 1.7. So you can change these bolts out, put titanium in there. So anyway, that's that. So that's pretty much weights about the same as the stock. So that's pretty good stock, I believe. The way we designed the system as a 2 separate system instead of being one, because with this system you can mount a bar pad on the bike. You can have phone clamped to the handlebar on the middle. You can put a stabilizer on it. Most people like to have a stabilizer on the bike. Scots make them, Precision makes them. The Precision stabilizer, if you put it on the handlebar over here, you can actually maintain the same handlebar height instead of having the Scot mounted underneath and then you're raising the handlebar up significantly, and a lot of people don't like that. So the way this clamp works, they give you a damping in here 360 degrees. Let's say your bike is taking up really quick, it has a good grip, and try to rip you off from the bike, and you have hard time holding the handlebar. This system is actually absorbing a lot of those energy, and you actually have a smooth feeling taking off, even if it's actually kind of like a race takeoff, so actually taking off really quickly. Same thing with the braking. If you braking hard or you run into a bump and your bike is bottoming out, your handlebar move a little bit away from you, absorbing the energy, and helps you to survive the situation, and you can just keep it going. So technically you can have these energy absorbing in any direction. It doesn't matter where it come from. With these rubber inserts, which is specifically developed in-house. So this is not something what's taking off from the shelf from another manufacturer and then we can just make it work. This is specifically developed in-house to be the way it is. With this rubber, can give you a maximum of 1.5 inch movement in any direction. That's extremely hard to achieve that, but it's there if you need it. Normally the handlebar won't move in at all, so you really have to force it to be able to move. So just like your shocks, so kind of works the same way. These rubbers are quite durable, but I still recommend you guys to change it out, especially when you race. So this system raising the bar up, the handlebar up about 1/2 inch. And if you want to keep the stock handlebar high, you can have a Pro Taper low bend handlebar, which just gives you the stock handlebar height back. That's where I'm running on all of my bike, and it just works very good. Especially I like the bend on that handlebar. Now we have 5 different bar pad colors available. It comes with a really nice little book. It shows you how to install the clamp. Very easy. This is our 1st generation clamp, so it's pretty self-explanatory. So it tells you, these are for the ATVs, these are the different type of adapters for the ATVs, these are the 1/2 inch spacers what we have. If you feel like you want to raise your handlebar up, with these you can go up 1/2 inch. These are what we're using to build a clamp out of. This is the spacer tool that goes between the handlebar. That's what you're using to, over here, that's what you're using to set up the clamp width. And yeah, it's pretty easy to install. So this is a spacer tool. This is what we're using to set up the right space between the inner clamp. You just push it in, and then you can actually see what you do to set up the way you want it. Set up the handlebar the way you want it, like so. And then you can tie the bolts down now, and then you can remove this. So the torque spec is the one which is outside the outer clamp is 10 Newton meter, and the one which is inside, that's the one which is holding the handlebar, that's 15 Newton meter. Very important, 15 and 10. We also have these blue rubbers. They are about 20% more rigid than the yellow one. Works very well. The same thing applies to this one. We are making that in-house as well. Now this is a big one. At my early age, when I was active ATV MX rider, I broke my helmet on the handlebar, and I was making sure on this product we have a good protection far as not breaking the helmet on the handlebar if you over jump something, or any other kind of situation. This is what we started out with. I just thought it's interesting to look at it. So this foam, the way the foam works, soft at the beginning, and as it goes in, it gets harder and harder. So it has a really nice absorbing structure. So it's kind of take the impact extremely well. So this is what we come up with. It's professionally done, and works extremely well, and weighs like nothing. It's literally, compared to the other one, this has literally no weight. If you're normally strapping your bike down by the handlebar, and if you have the clamp installed, you may just want to strap it down over here like I do right now. That works just as good as by the handlebar, and you're not going to damage your rubber in any way.